Now we're going to get into tempering the lower body. So let's start with the quads. So obviously we've got our 20-pound roller. Go straight down the quads. We can do a little throttle action on the VMOs right above the quad tendons. Pretty quickly you want to get into doing this one leg at a time, single leg. It's going to be a lot more productive for this amount of pressure. And of course we can angle the leg in, toe in, get the vastus lateralis, and then we can angle the toe out and bias the medial aspect of the quad and even get into the adductor next. So that'll be with the quadricep. Now we'll lay down. We're just going to drop this right in the groin. And we'll let that sit there for, 10-15 seconds. You could even apply a little more downward pressure with your hand if you want. And then slowly start peeling down that adductor towards the knee. Right back up. You're going to want to spend about a minute on each area. Now we're going to go ahead and move on to calves and ankles. So with that, we're just going to bring a bench in here. Probably be easier to go one leg at a time. And we're just going to get the foot right on the end of the bench so we can create a pressure wave from the top of the calf. Kind of sit back toward your heel so it's easier to reach all the way down toward the heel cords. And now I can apply a little bit of extra pressure through my arms and hands. Really get that Achilles tendon. Roll it back up. All the way to behind the knee where the popliteus is. Get into the gastroc. We got the soleus into that lower calf. And again, we can spend as much time. We can throttle the heel cords. We can apply static pressure. Just let that thing sit there for 10-15 seconds. So let's go about a minute on the calves. And we're going to finish up with a figure 4. So we're going to hit IT bands. And then we're going to hit, back here, peroneals. So with the IT band, we're going to prop the roller up here. Slowly let it roll down. If that's not enough pressure, pretty easy just to keep the thing all the way off the floor. So there's more pressure on the IT band. And at the bottom, let that sucker sit down there above the knee. Remember, we don't want to roll over any bones or joints, so we're just going to stay on the soft tissue. Once we get a minute on the IT band, bam, we're going to shift around here. We're going to roll all the way down the peroneals, right on that outer shin, all the way down towards the ankle. Back up. If you hit any really gnarly spots like I did just there, you can let it sit there, park it for 10 or 15 seconds. You can also feel free to agitate the tissue with some throttling. Always a good one. And the more the roller, just move the roller up to get a little more pressure. You can always apply pressure down with your hand as well. And on that peroneal, for me, this is plenty of pressure. Okay.